Hey, what do you want me to wear, Leonard? All white?
Yeah, you can wear all white. You got all white. You got all white color rush, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can wear them. Yes, sir.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gray. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Murray now on first down. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and it looks like Steeler football. It is. in their locker room. They've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37.
6-6, pull it high. Check three. Slam.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
5.
First carry for James Conner. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Hey, high 7. 22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber.
They'll try and run for it with Conner. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
Run! Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Recon, 132 fighter. Lightning. Go. Snap.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. The 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Got an open man. It's QT. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the whip.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down and finding the tight end Wilson. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Check, 55 to Mike. 81, 55 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Sponge. No.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
First down, Buffalo.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check 9.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Check 3.
Ballage. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 52. You.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
At the 25-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Delta. Check right. Watching your ball. Hey. Yo, fast. Hit it.
Now a draw play. This is counter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Come on, set. 8, read. Let's go. Hey, Haywood. Mark 55, Mark 55. You ain't going nowhere.
On third down, Shea. He gets this one to Johnson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check. X3, 218, chopper. Joker. Kill.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And that makes the score 14-7.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 4.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here, Mark 52. Tackles.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. Open man is QT, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Check 52's the mark. Check 52's the mark. Yeah. Watch the safety creep.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gray. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
And the Bills' first down.
Let's go now. Turn the ending. 2 times. 3.
They'll run here with Balaj. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Let's go. 2 running. 52's the mark. Slam. Shoot. Check 3.
Here's Murray from midfield. Murray fighting, lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile. Murray with a third and long. Wilson's got it complete. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be fourth down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. Murray sets to throw on fourth. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
First down, Buffalo.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check 13. Check 13.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Bill. Hey, check right. Check right. Watch 55. Bring it. Bring it.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Second down, Murray sets to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Bills on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. Now Murray off play action. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
The Bills send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They start with a give to counter. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Get it.
On second down, Connor looking for space. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
64, weak. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. He's turning. Hey, exit. 55's Mike.
On first down, Shea got an open man. It's Washington. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. 36, 36. Greystone, travel. 49, got you.
On first and 10, Shea finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
I don't think you got it, sir. Protein spill. Check safety, check safety.
Second and 6. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third.
49's the Mike. Go. Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Here we go again. Now.
Operating from the gun, Shea. Escaping the pressure right. Johnson's got it complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
A 36-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14.
Mike 52. Guys, game situation. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Hey, Echo.
Looking to throw on second down. Shea, complete to Washington. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brings up third down.
On the set. Watching you five. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Shift 66. Pull it high. Check 99. Check 99.
On third down, it's Connor.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Right back to Connor here on first. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line.
Check 24. Recon, 132 fighter. Lucky. Shoot. Hey, watch it.
Here's Connor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Bravo. 55. Right there in the middle. X3. 218. Chop it. Alert 3. Get it.
Second down and inches. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Maurice Hurst coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. On third down, Johnson. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. That'll be good for 6, but now it's fourth down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that right there is something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they just were going going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How
time.
many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
No. Off. Check 26. Check 26.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
He's coming. We got double up. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Let him know.
Yeah, all playing, my guy.
Here's Connor again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You know you on by.
They run with Connor. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Come on, set. AT Gator. Hey, Alpha. Mark 55.
On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. On the draw, Connor. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. On 1st down, it's Connor. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You gonna take. You there.
play fake. Shea. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Ready, break. Let's go, let's go. Kill, kill, kill. You draw Corker. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Hey, orbit. Get wide.
They'll run on first down. Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Here's 2nd and 8. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Connor going to try and run it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Quit talking about it and bring it.
First down, Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Murray now, 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Murray now on first down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Tack McKinley able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that turnover might just about do it. Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Bang, bang. Watch the air. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Kill, kill, kill. Switch. Switch. 49. Check.
On the run is Connor. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Hey, seam 6, 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Shea, open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Throwing on first down. Shea. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Delta. General West.
Second and 4. James has got it. Complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
From the gun, Shea. Washington's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Charlie.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They can't hang with us.
Murray now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Throwing on first down is Murray. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Tack McKinley, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray, wide open receiver, complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
What the hell are you talking about?
After the pick on the last drive, 3
You
for 3 to
ain't
start
built
this
fucking
drive.
shit.
It's first
I don't
and
want to
10.
do
Hey,
that.
good game, Leonard. Good
Yeah,
game.
yeah, good game, bro. I built this nigga to what he is, my nigga. He won Defensive Player of the Year on my squad, nigga. Not with you, with me. No, you crazy. No. That's nice. He was the sack leader of the year, but did he win the MVP? Did he win defensive MVP? No, he did not. Not with you? No, he did not. He won that shit with me. Come on, my nigga. Yeah. All the sacks in the world couldn't get that man the damn Defensive Player of the Year with you. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't be hating.
And then they come out after that.
Shit, he won. Shit, he's still the Defensive Player of the Year from last year over in the AFC. What you talking about?
Everything down from that
What
point
you talking about, man?
What a great, convincing performance.
So for
Okay,
Pittsburgh,
I bet you'd be on the board after this game.
Continues here as they move to 4-0, and they will hit
Man,
the road
crazy.
next week for
What
a
that
date
boy
with
talking
the
about?
San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
Stop it.
Thanks for
Stop
tuning
it.
in, everybody. Along.